Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's show of action-packed tales of Istoria, where heroes and villains are made. Thank you for tuning into our stream tonight. We're going to be going ahead and going up to the full table here very shortly, but before I get into that, I just want to give a thank you to our musicals providers, Zarkana Valaha, Zakar? I may have gotten it wrong again. Damn it. But thank you for them for the pre-show music and the post-show. And of course, during the stream, Arkin Forge, who is providing our, atmospheric, both combat and just, more relaxing music, things that are more, fitting of the tone of the show. So, just want to give a thank you to both of them, and we'll go ahead and open up the full table. As you may notice, we do have one of our players, unfortunately, not here right now. Jake's running a little late. He's got some work stuff coming up, so hopefully he'll be able to get in soon enough, but I'm not exactly sure what ETA we're looking at yet, so we'll see him when he gets here. But for those that are at the table, thanks for coming and everything. So who wants to do a recap of the last episode?
We won.
We
Right?
did.
We fought Big Baddie.
Hmm?
Then he had
Big Daddy.
Oh god, he had it turns out he did have an iron flask on his hip, and we stole it, and we opened it to capture him, but it turns out there was a water genie in it.
Yeah.
And she beat the shit out of him. After we'd already done oh god, we almost died. We probably should have died.
Maybe. There may have been some realization that I had up-tuned him a bit too high, and then when I just realized that, I was like, well, if I give everybody fire resistance, then I can keep tuning him up even more, because he'll do half damage on everything. So then I did that too. So then it was just a lot of fun for me.
Yeah.
I was like, here's a CR, I think it was 17 or something. I don't remember.
Okay. I don't know. I don't have a frame of reference to
It's appropriate for a party that is level 17 to be fighting him.
We were not.
No, you weren't. But he was doing half damage on everything, so it's
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if it hadn't been for the half damage,
Oh, I would have down-tuned everything.
we would have been squirt.
Yeah, that's a lot more work. I'm like, ugh, don't want to do that.
Just give you viruses.
Pretty much, yep. And then give him more abilities, so that if you guys happen to, let him go or anything, then maybe get to fight him again later.
We briefly considered actually joining the dark side, and it would have thrown Tony into pure chaos.
That would have been tough. Yeah, no joke. I would have just kind of been like, okay. That's it for tonight's episode. I think of what I'm going to do.
But we didn't.
Yeah.
And then now we got teleported back to Inik Taoul, and that's where it ended.
Yeah.
We have a contract with him to fix the fountain.
Fix the
And
fountain.
to tell me about Dargan.
Rin made a pact with him. And yeah, that was one of the conditions as well.
A baby pact, but yeah.
Yeah. Just an agreement.
Oh, and someone got a. Did you get that last time or the week before?
What's that?
Your new pact.
Oh, that was the last time.
Yeah.
I made friends with Sun Daddy.
Someone got a new daddy.
Powers were awakened.
Now we got Sun Daddy and Moon Mommy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goody. That's not polar opposites and won't cause problems.
Yeah. Well,
No, it's complimentary.
Where one shines, the other.
The other reflects. It's fine.
yeah, exactly.
I don't see any problems happening with this at all, whatsoever.
What could go wrong?
True. We'll find out. So, actually, with that, let's go ahead and dive back into the game. And I need to change the lights, as I realized, when you guys arrived, I don't think I said what time of day it was, which it was sundown.
Our favorite time of day.
Not quite night.
Oh.
It was sundown, though. So, when you're looking at the fountain and the palace, let me swap some more mysterious music. So, when you arrived at the fountain, the water temple itself, where the dried and basically deactivated fountain had been left. As you looked around and kind of gathered your surroundings, you saw that it was indeed sundown, setting sun off in the distance behind the palace, refracting once again the giant blue gem atop it downward, providing what would have been a very picturesque setting if not for the remembrance of why you were there in the first place. Landing at the water temple itself, you do see that the fountain still has some scorch marks on, although there appears to be an effort have been made, or there had been an effort made to clean it up and kind of restore it to at least some degree. But without the ability of re-enchanting it, it has still been in disuse. And as you kind of turned to the city, you saw plumes of smoke rising from the lower districts, and you could hear shouting echoing through the streets.
Yeah, they rioted.
Well, before you can answer that question, as you move towards the edge to see the dried up streams, raised voices begin to shout up at you. Halt! Thieves are at the water temple!
Hold on. We're on assignment from the Duke. We brought back the genies. We just let him know we were coming like a moment ago. Faster movement.
As you look down, you saw that there were a few guards remaining standing in the stream where there was just bits of water left at this point. Maybe just a few puddles, really.
I hold up my hand with the ring on it.
As they look up, you see a couple of them begin running around, as one of them just stays put. As they run up to the sides of the temple, and you kind of meet them at the stairs leading upward. They run up. One of them kind of looks at you. I recognize you. You were at the palace.
We sure were.
Ah, oh, it's good to see you again.
We come to fix what's broken.
Well,
Yep.
good. It's gotten tense here.
So we heard.
The Duke, unfortunately, is indisposed at the moment, but I can summon him if you like.
This is probably more important than what he's doing.
Probably so.
I'm just trying to think of what could be more important.
Looks to the other guard. Let's go. You see him just start running towards the palace, full sprint. Yulaza and Etash are standing there beside you. As Etash looks around. Ugh. Didn't expect this city to fall to chaos quite so quickly.
You did a
Kind of
good.
fun though, right?
It is.
Did a
Quite
good
proud
job.
of my work.
Water's a little important to them.
Yeah, water in the desert important.
I mean, if there weren't some people like dying, I love a little chaos though.
We should have formed a more substantial pact.
I've already got friends, but thank you.
You see this grimace on Yulaza's face as she looks outward. I hate this place.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to suit you. Not really your vibe. Just based on. Where are you gonna go after this?
I think out to the coasts, maybe. I
Yeah.
haven't decided yet. It's been some time since I've wandered the shores of Istoria. It'd be nice to see how things have changed.
Well, we may head to Coast Rune at some point. Hope to see you again.
I may see you there. You see at this point, actually, her lower half has no longer taken the form of this kind of watery cyclone that had been in more of a combat-ready state before. She now actually takes a form what, surprisingly, looks actually not humanoid either. A large serpentine tail. Still half-elven in form above, but she looks what would probably most resemble a Naga of legend. Or a certain type of Yanti within Astoria. But still, more half-elven features than serpentine.
Mm-hmm.
As she looks around, it's a pity this place was destroyed. You just hear Tosh kind of chuckle again to himself.
Well, we're gonna fix it, so you know what is broken can be made anew.
I'm a little thrown off though. All of the genies keep talking about how they would never wish a flask on their worst enemy, and yet Etash did. What happened there?
Tosh just has his arms crossed and a big smirk across his face. Well, I got the better of her. She looks at him and you see just daggers.
So,
If it were not for your friend, I would end you.
let's say, what's to stop us?
I feel like there's a story here.
Ah, yes, well, I requested her assistance in crafting my own, what is known as a devastation.
Oh yeah, we fielded that. That was really not cool.
What was it?
The orb that hit us on the fountain. That was
Oh.
these two.
We had our own bargain made. and she and I were in league together. League, very funny. Well, we were, but the construction of such orbs, or I think enchanting this fountain, leaves the one doing it in a weakened state. She was foolish enough to assist in this ritual within my volcano. I admit I did not make the wisest choice of words with my bargain, but I will have my revenge.
It's typical. We've all been there. It's a little hard to resist the flames sometimes. Hey, Tasha.
I like you.
No, we can't keep him.
What?
Oh, I have much work to do still, so once I'm done here, I will be moving back to my volcano. As he said, the ritual does leave the main caster of it weakened. I will need your assistance to protect me in the event that anything within this fountain is awakened and tries to attack.
Speaking of, we're not in combat right now.
You're not, no.
Okay. I'm gonna do a quick heal on some people. 7 to you.
7
What?
points of heal.
5 to you. And 7 to me. That's all the 6 I got.
So, what is it that you like to do talking to the water lady?
Yulaza. Yeah.
You.
Oh, God. I almost knew it was going to happen. Like, the moment you then said that long, you're like, oh, wait, here we go. She looks, well, I also like to cause a bit of chaos, but I prefer a more subtle approach than Etash. He's more of a blunt instrument. I'm more of a finely wielded dagger.
A few stories too.
I do. But, as commanded, I prefer to keep mine close to the gills, if you will.
Sure. I mean, is there a story that's like, really fun that you particularly like to tell?
Why is
No.
she always trying to make friends with the bad guys?
I don't make friends.
Well, why
She looks at Etash.
Well, not all of them are backstabbing chaos agents.
Excuse me, I stabbed the front.
Yeah, it's a figure of speech,
Well, I
Well, I prefer it when it's simpler. We can just smash things with my hammer.
find solitude more my style. I don't like large crowds. I prefer the calmness of the waters.
That's understandable.
Calmness may be a bad word for it. Solitude.
Well, I'll mind link with her and say in her mind, solitude can sometimes be lonely. You don't need to be lonely now. We don't have to be friends, but if you need a conversation, you can always reach out.
She kind of responds back. Thank you. I'll be fine now. After a few moments, and just kind of this tension in the air just hanging about the group, you see one, and kind of hear the flapping of his kind of, cape robes.
Yeah.
One Duke Aeronaught flying out, and as he lands next to you. Wow, this is quite the relief. I must admit, I may have downplayed the situation here. The city has taken a more dire turn. So, you arrived in time.
Good.
As requested, one flaming idiot and his friend.
See Etash just again still cross arms. He basically hasn't changed that stance at all.
Is this Vegeta? Do we fight Vegeta?
Pretty much. And yeah, I guess that would be Vegeta.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Right. And you see, you actually see, Elaza kind of give him this nod of almost acknowledgement, not necessarily like a bow or anything, but just gives him a nod. He looks well. I don't exactly know what has to be done here. This was before my time that the fountain was created, but as you all were, I'll leave you to it. I'll begin telling my guards to just go about the city, tell everyone that the water will be back soon.
Let's get it done first. False
Yes,
hope is not. I don't want to deal with the aftermath in case it goes wrong.
I understand.
They're a little
It's a good call.
slippery, so we just wanted some extra backup just in case.
I see. From myself?
Yeah, it's nice to have somebody with extra powers, but also authority.
Should
Should anything happen.
understood. Where would you prefer me?
Out of harm's way. Preferably.
I see.
Well, we were kind of waiting for you to get here before we got rid of the details, so what do you two need? What kind of space and what kind of time?
Space. There should be an area beneath the fountain that we will actually access. That is where we'll perform the ritual.
And this will fix it permanently.
This will restart the fountain, yes. It's essentially, are you familiar with what a gyroscope is?
Yeah.
It's essentially a large watery orb that resides within. The gyroscope binds it and keeps it contained, prevents it from essentially flowing outward and flooding the city. So, it is what we'll be recreating. That is what I had helped create that gave life to the city in the first place. So,
You helped create the city,
yes.
and then you helped destroy the city.
Mm.
Okay.
Laza kind of looks. It was a favor to a friend. I believe you may know her. She turns to the Duke. I do, actually. But she did not want to be disturbed, so I will be acting on her behalf, I suppose. I'll stay here and make sure no one tries to get in, and just keep a distance, and if necessary, send some magic your way. I believe you may know the way in, as he looks to you, Ozzy. I do. She kind of moves over to the stairs that you all were kind of standing on. If you please, walk this way. As you walk off the stairs, you see her press a few of the stones, and you begin to see them both fold in and slide as a stairway is revealed that was hidden previously as they slide outward. Moving beneath.
I want to watch like the Duke's face. Like, does he have any idea this was going to happen?
Make an insight check.
Use one of the new ones. 10, 11.
He's a bit of a hard read to begin with, but he doesn't appear to have any reaction one way or the other.
Really glad the first roll was just bam in the middle.
Yeah. Can only, well, no. I was gonna say it can only go up, but really can't. Actually, technically it can. By numbers. In terms of like the half, like, you rolled on the half side, so. Anyway, not actually technically. Whatever. Anyway, getting back to the story. So.
You know we're going down number theory today.
Yeah, something's wrong with me. So, as you all begin walking inward, you see a kind of rectangular chamber, almost mirroring the room above, just kind of, or the area above, just smaller. As you walk down, the area is dark. There is no visible light within the area outside of the brief, the dim amount coming from outside.
I don't know why, but the music is loud for me today.
Oh, I can turn it down. Yeah, no
Okay.
worries, no worries.
Okay, I was like, I'm having trouble catching everything, but I'm catching most of it. So,
No worries. I got it down half.
thank you.
Turn it up.
No problem. Huh?
Turn it up.
What's that?
Turn it up.
Oh, turn it up. Yeah. Well, I do know what the answer to the question is. Turned down for what, and it is that Emily can't hear all that well. So
Turn down for
Can
what?
we take
Yeah.
your inspiration dice away?
no, you may not.
Nope.
So I turned it down. I didn't stop it. What the hell?
I broke it. I'm
So you
sorry.
thought.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, I didn't have it on repeat. There you go. Okay, fixed now. So
Oh, so just really odd time.
yeah, that was incredible timing. Like, yeah, I'll turn it down. Stop. So as you begin walking downward, you see again this kind of rectangular chamber with no visible light within. So as you begin ascending downward, it's not a terribly long walk down into this area, but the stairs were pretty long to get up into the temple. It was a big structure.
Who of us is out of character? Who of us is still missing night vision or dark vision? Do you? Oh, you have your hammer's out perpetually. Never mind.
Well, not necessarily. You do have the cloth cover that you sometimes covered up with, but it's up to you whether you want to have it on or off.
Oh yeah. We have it on.
Okay. I was gonna say, I asked a yes or no question. You said, actually, you did say yeah. So on or off. I didn't say yes or no. Anyway, right. Something's wrong with my brain right now, apparently, because I'm getting very like, whoa, what's going on? All right. So
I threw you off. I'm sorry.
yeah. Well, no, I think it's
Dare you?
we'll get back to that. So as you begin walking down, with the light cast from Dorgiran's Mall, you see that the chamber within here has 4 support columns at about the corner, not quite in the corner, just stationed inward a little bit. And there is this beautiful water iconography carved within the walls. It has a very water temple aesthetic that one would expect. Waves and shorelines, no creatures though, just water within the area. But as you begin walking up, you see this smaller kind of depressed circular area within the center of the room, and what looked like a pillar, almost like a runic focus that was in the center of the room. You see these tiny bits of scorched and broken tile pieces that are just scattered across the ground in the center. As you begin walking in, kind of see the area, really survey it, you hear one kind of deeper chuckle. Well, the Chimera did more damage than I thought. Shame the orb didn't go off, or this whole building would have been leveled.
Yep.
Well,
Sorry, not sorry.
Shame that.
looks like it did quite a bit, though. That gyroscope is destroyed. Zulaza kind of looks. Well, this was not what I expected. I thought more pieces would be intact. Do any of you have any crafting abilities, or maybe even just some expertise with holding items together for mending?
No, I do alchemy and brewing. I don't.
Alchemy may work. We need to rebind the pieces together. I think some alchemy may actually help with that.
I'm gonna fish around in my bag and pull out an alchemist supplies.
Pull out an alchemist supplies.
Well,
And-
and
alchemist
And
is a set.
Yeah,
And then I
okay.
changed it.
You know that there are magic users who specialize in this stuff, right? In the city.
Okay, well, we can go get them, or I can pull out my an alchemist.
And I
supplies.
mean, you've got your an alchemist supplies handy, so
Would the mending cantrip be of any use?
It actually would.
Okay.
She specifically actually did ask for anyone with mending abilities.
yeah.
can hold stuff together.
Well,
You jazz handing the fountain.
Oh yeah.
I think I had it for like a minute early in the campaign, but I gave it up.
yeah. So, as she looks around, well, I think we may have enough then. If I could have you two assist with holding the pieces together, she points to Ren and Vidir, and
Sure.
you'll assist with mending them.
I'm not very strong. Mage hand.
There you go. So
I
some of
will-
the higher pieces up, you're like, all right, I got this.
Yeah.
I will hold and
How
mage
heavy are
hand.
those pieces, though?
So the tile pieces,
How heavy are the pieces?
they are
You
tile,
can't-
so
can't
they're not
hold very much.
they're not very big. But as you begin kind of like holding them in place, could I have you two? So you'll make a this would be a charisma check.
Okay.
So just charisma. d20 plus. Actually, no. You would add your proficiency because you're spellcasting.
Okay.
What would you like to do? You said you're gonna hold. We'll say some of the bulkier pieces maybe at the bottom,
Yes.
or whatever you would like to do specifically. You tell me. You're effectively rebuilding the gyroscope out of clay, or well, ceramic tiles.
I will channel divinity to give bonuses
Oh, okay.
to any intelligence, wisdom, and charisma ability checks.
Okay. For whom? Is there a number?
4
Oh, perfect. Okay, so just for anyone. All right.
for anybody. But yeah, however I need to assist outside of that, I will assist.
So
Okay.
what do I add?
Just advantage.
Nice.
Okay.
So with mending, this would be your spellcasting as well.
Okay.
And
Which
then-
for druid is wisdom.
Right. And then for your alchemist, generally I would probably say intelligence because it's more, something that was learned.
Saving throw, maybe?
Not a saving throw, but it would apply though because it would be your proficiency bonus plus intelligence score.
Oh, okay.
So your advantage would also apply for that too.
Yes.
So, there you go.
So I add my proficiency bonus to my charisma.
Yes. So it's a charisma check that you're making, which you would make an advantage, and you also do get to add your proficiency bonus.
Am I adding my proficiency or just
25?
my-
Okay. Yes, yeah, you will.
So proficiency plus wisdom then.
Yep.
Okay. So that would be 23.
Okay.
Heck yeah!
Not that good.
No.
14.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
gotcha.
rolled a 4 and a 9.
Well, the good news is the party average. Actually, I still need to have you make one roll.
I'm gonna make a.
Oh no!
It's fine.
Foul.
That's a technical foul.
I guess you just want me to make like a strength or dexterity.
So
So
you're
I'm,
doing
like,
channel
physically-
divinity, and then
I guess I'm just physically holding and then using mage hand. So
you're doing mage hand.
yeah, to help out
Spellcasting.
where I can.
So charisma. Yeah.
Well, charisma.
Cool.
20. 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as everyone begins basically just like reassembling these pieces, there were like 3 of these runic kind of binding, binds that were effectively floating around something at some point. And as everyone begins assisting in their different ways, the pieces being held together, being mended together, being alchemied back together.
I was making mortar.
There you go.
Yeah.
You were able to recreate the gyroscope in an actually short amount of time,
Sweet!
given the overall successes of the rolls.
Moon Mommy's got my back.
There you go.
I'm just looking at Etash. I'm like, you wish you were this cool, right?
I could destroy that with one spell.
Well, that would just be super rude. That's not chaos. That's just mean.
That's
I'm
petty.
Etash the Cruel.
Yeah, but like you could be that ironically.
I'd rather not. It's not my brand.
Why? Who hurt you?
It's a pun, because I'm fire-based.
Brand. Key brand thing.
Well,
Should probably just be Etash the Petty.
Most people don't get their nicknames ironically. They
Yeah.
get it,
No.
they get them because they are.
Yeah.
No. I feel like Tiny is a pretty popular nickname for not tiny people. Just saying.
They don't think it'd be like it is, but it do.
But it do.
we get on with this. I have things to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first time I've agreed with you.
Yeah, well, we have a date after this, so, just settle in, bud.
We do?
You owe me everything.
Oh, right.
No, she's trying to get freaky with it. You're on a date.
I'll tell you what I know about dragons now, as you lost prepares.
I gotta be paying attention. It's gotta be in the right mood. It's gotta,
I'll tell you now, or you won't hear it.
I mean,
it's just rude, and you can't do that because we had a deal, so.
We didn't have any terms and any specifics in terms of how or when I tell you, so I can just simply tell you what I know about dragons now, and our deal is fulfilled.
But, like, why do you be like that about it? Like, concentrating.
Petty.
You passed a dragon egg in my volcano. That's
Right?
something I know about dragons.
That's it?
Among other things. Red dragons breathe fire.
Yeah. And you have a dragon?
I had a few, actually. But my warlock dissected a few of them and used them to infuse the chimeras. I'm surprised you didn't notice the small, scaly eggs that were on his table, along with the tiny bones.
Did we not notice that?
We did not get told.
Etash the
Oh, we didn't go
Cruel.
down the.
Yeah, we did. We investigated. Well, we investigated all the main spots, but we didn't roll super great because I'm pretty sure that was mine.
That was one of them, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because
That's one of my rolls.
there's also part of the menagerie area that we didn't investigate, like
No,
in
it
the
was
back
in
corner.
Harm's
I'm just saying, it was part of the menagerie that we didn't investigate.
There was one left, but you left it behind.
Will you give
So-
me one? Will you give it to me?
No,
Let me love it.
not part of our agreement.
Let me love it.
So, I've told you what I know. I'll
That's not
assist.
all you know.
That is most of what I know.
Ask him if he knows if this is a dragon egg.
Oh, did you?
I pull out my large red egg, a 1 pound egg with bright red shell.
Okay. Instead, that's not a dragon egg.
Cool, thanks.
What is it?
It's an egg.
It's just an egg.
It doesn't have the correct scales to be a dragon egg.
What's a dragon?
You had eggshells that you may have been able to see that and answer that question of, but that's not my business.
You're a thief, and you've stolen a dragon egg.
I was given it, thank you very much.
By who?
That is not part of our agreement.
Okay, well that's fine.
Can we get on with this? Elaza looks, I'm ready to begin, as you are as well. As you look, you can see the gyroscope actually reassembled now at this point, in the center of the room.
Wait, one more question. What do you know about Is it the Emerald Isle that we were talking about? That used to be the Sea of Dragons?
Ah, yeah, Urumuril.
Yeah. What do you know about the Emerald Isle?
We know about the
That one.
Or has it that was the Sanctuary of Dragons?
Right, but rumor has it, do you know? Are the dragons still there?
I have not been there. I cannot say.
Okay. Are you gonna take care of that dragon egg or are you gonna kill it?
I haven't decided yet.
I mean, I don't think it's your volcano anymore.
I'm sorry. Couldn't hear you.
Oh.
Also,
I
that might be
said-
a reaction. I'm sorry.
I don't really think it's your volcano anymore.
No, that actually would be. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How?
You know how most people are like, I'm going to take this back, and you say, you and what army? Well, the what army part was already answered. It's not yours anymore. I mean, you can try, but
I will.
Do you need us for this, or I feel like we need to back up.
While they were all doing this, could I just ask what was the water genie's name?
Elaza.
Elaza.
you.
Can I ask her if she recognizes the mall that I have?
Yeah, sure. So she looks at it. Do you mind if I actually hold it? She kind of takes it from you.
So he'll let her touch it, but he won't put it in a locker while we go to a sauna.
I'm still here. Like I wasn't. I'm not leaving it.
He controls her right now.
That's
That's
true.
actually true. I didn't forget about that.
She hands it back to you. That has interesting design elements on it.
It's Have you ever heard of Luciana?
I have.
It's an artifact of hers. I'm looking for other temples. I was hoping that maybe you might know where some are.
I do. There's one near a body of water that's not unknown to me.
What's the body of water? Where?
A reflecting pool.
A reflecting.
One that, well, quite honestly, her throne was.
Ooh. Ooh. Where is the same?
North of here. Northeast.
Northeast. Do you have coordinates or like pointed out on a map?
Put it on a map, yes. I could also take you there if you like.
Oh yeah, that'd be even better. I would appreciate it.
You might want to
Wait.
ask how many favors you get.
At least 3.
But yeah, we gotta take care of this first though.
Which,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I thought we were done.
no, you're fine. Which, starting this ritual, I will be weakened, so it will be at least another day before I can safely get us to that location.
Oh, that's okay. I got some things I need to do here in town anyways, I suppose.
Ah, I see. You're gonna say?
I had 1 second level spell left.
Mhm.
I'm gonna convert that to sorcery points.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna convert those sorcery points to a 3rd level spell.
Oh, because it's yeah, you had more
Yep.
sorcery points left that you hadn't spent.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna cast sending.
Mhm.
To Andre.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Andre. Etash with us. Neutralized for a moment. He's coming back, though. Go to workroom. Minotaurs can show you. Get dragon egg for me. Important.
You hear a response back. I'll see what we can do. Basically it.
Cool. I'm gonna mind link with the boys and say Andre's alive, by the way.
Told you.
Oh, I didn't doubt it.
Okay, nice dragon egg, you guys.
So, Zulaza looks. We're ready to begin.
Sure.
See her kind of coil up, and she actually lowers down on her kind of half snake body as you see her kind of take almost like a seated position. As she does, she outstretches both of her hands, and keep in mind, she is as tall as Etash, taller if she was to actually like extend fully on her, more snake-like body. But as she kind of sits downward and stretches her hands outward, you see water begin pouring from her hands and entering into what looks like this kind of watery core in the gyroscope. As it begins filling up, you see it start to warble and just effectively shift around. It begins kind of swirling about. As she continues focusing, she looks to everyone. Now, there may be things that come out of here. As I focus within it, you may find an elemental sleep at. This is a dangerous process, so be ready.
Elementals? Oh.
Those are my favorite.
Oh boy,
Elemental soup.
So,
I'm hurting.
How hurting are you?
as you all ready yourselves,
Let's see here.
I'm going to go ahead and actually put up the battle map,
I
and then we'll roll initiative momentarily as you place your minis where you'd like to be.
Before we start, it's fine.
Ba-doop. Be-doop. And is it soon enough? I don't think I got it soon enough. Nope. Okay.
If you were to put a
Oh, yeah.
number to how you're feeling, what would that number be?
30 seconds.
about 30%.
Did you add the 6 or whatever I gave you earlier? 7?
That was it first.
So, consider we put Ulaza basically at the entrance ish.
This her?
Yes.
And
Murk somebody.
actually, sorry, she'd be on the backside. I got it backwards. Etash would be on the other side.
Oh, good.
And
Yeah.
as Etash is focusing, you see him holding one of his hands up, and you can see these kind of runes being burned onto the gyroscope, the outside of it.
Cool.
Where you want to be?
Try. There we go.
I would like
Zoom
to
in a little
shimmy
bit.
behind Tosh.
Like out in the hallway?
Yep.
What? Okay.
Because I'm squishy and I have nothing.
That's probably enough. How are we looking?
A little more. Somebody has to stream up that would probably help me in terms of.
Would you like to see?
This way?
Is that good?
Almost.
One more?
Perfect. Stop. Yep. Perfect.
Cool. Okay. Thank you.
I'll take out my stupid weapons and
Take it
they
out.
glow bright white.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
It moved a little bit after.
Yeah, I did a
Fine.
tiny bump. I'll zoom out a little bit to kind of compensate. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, so
Would I have time for one action before the roll, or
I'll
no?
give you one action before the roll.
You said you're what? 36?
Oh,
32.
32 now.
32?
Because the swords are glowing bright white.
Fucking child, stop stabbing yourself.
Cutting yourself.
You get 20.
20. Oh, okay.
I'll lay on hands and for 20.
Should probably.
It's gonna lay hands.
I will backhand you.
Be healed.
So you actually get
Roll
19.
D4.
That one, you know.
You take 4 damage.
4.
20 heals.
Yeah.
So this is like a fun game, but then you roll max damage.
I give you just one.
Not
off the
to
top.
not to hurt, just enough to like the backhand bop.
Yeah.
All right, so tell you what, we'll go ahead and have everybody roll initiative now, and then we'll see exactly how quickly this happens.
Okay.
I didn't do bad, but
I
did
did.
good. So
At 20.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Nearly the opposite.
20,
One of the few times where it's like not that awesome to get one.
These new dice are not doing well.
Not good.
You gotta warm them up. You gotta make them feel welcomed.
Listen,
Mm.
you're
You gotta do that.
All right, so
No, that's not what the
7.
He bought himself.
Oh, gotcha.
with an initiative of 5.
Rin,
13.
okay,
Wait a minute.
you're Garen.
What did you roll?
Huh?
What did
7.
you roll?
7.
So you rolled a 2.
Okay. 11.
Oh god, apparently none of those won. We're just done.
We're
done.
tired.
And Vidir.
23.
Oh,
Okay.
except him.
He's fresh.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a bright, shiny new babe.
Fresh off the new pack. I mean, I can. You want me to light some stuff up? I can light stuff up
Light it up.
Like literally cast light.
twice
Yeah.
at once.
All right,
Yes,
so
I do.
I can do it twice.
Vidir,
So can I. Oh, my name.
as you're readying yourself, you can see this kind of large watery mass begin shaking more so. And though nothing has come out of it yet at this point, you can sense that there's something likely about to happen. But you're technically going first.
Okay. It's like the first time I've really done this before.
Twice.
It's your first time playing D&D?
Yeah, it's my first time playing Dins. What's only one
Dun.
person?
Oh,
Done.
right, we need battle music.
No, this is fine. This is the vibe.
True. Yeah, true.
Vibes.
And we'll see how it goes first. I'll just hold my action to Eldritch Blast, whatever comes out, with
Okay.
a hostile intent.
You got it. So,
Both of them.
Both.
as you kind of ready yourself and you begin having that now white light channel from within your hand, you see a vaguely snake-like creature come out of the water and watery sphere in the center, landing, we'll say lands, you know what, next to Dorgiran.
Oh no.
As it splashes down, you see this kind of like puddle created at its point of impact. The creature then having this vaguely like reptilian face with these kind of almost spine-like protrusions out of its back. But it is roughly serpentine in its body composition. So, as it then reaches outward and tries to grab Dorgiran.
No.
Correct. No, indeed. 14 to hit. As it reaches out, it fails to get you. Oh, and these are... Well, this is a large creature, so it rivals your size.
21 to hit and a 17 to hit.
Both hit?
Okay. 26 total.
Okay. All right. With that, Rin, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna try and hit it with a firebolt.
Firebolt.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I can use that now again. 11.
Okay. 11 does not hit.
Nope. I'll stay where I will hop on my broom.
Okay. Just in case.
Yeah,
For sure.
I'm cowering behind the top.
He's got a big body too, so you're like, all right, got room.
I'm safe.
Yeah. All right. Dorgiran, you're up.
I'll hit it with
For
my
sure.
hammer.
Use your ladder.
I want to use my rage. I have one more from the fight.
This fire strange just a minute. Fire in a cage.
I'm in a box.
I'm in a box.
Alright, I'm gonna use rage. Then I'm going to hit it with the maul.
Okay.
Does 23 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Gonna be a short fight if it doesn't.
Don't. 16?
16 points damage. Okay.
Bought these for that white party.
All right. Got it.
And then second attack.
Yep.
$30 at Burlington.
20? Diet?
Yeah. Definitely hits too.
Water's gonna swing right through it. Oh, races around your ball.
13?
13. Okay. Still standing.
Okay.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
Nah, that's it.
Gotcha. Rainier.
You want Scuttlebug?
I gotta like do maths.
I mean, you haven't moved before, so you get, like. I feel like you just get to negate math whenever you haven't moved.
Yeah.
Is it halfway across the map? I can reach it.
Alright. I'm just gonna hit it a bunch. The same colored ones are the short sword. Oh, that is a nat 20.
Okay.
Oh.
And then a 14 and 18 on dice, so they all hit.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll roll the nat 20 first.
Cool. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt.
I think. Hold on.
Can't say that fast enough. It never comes. It just
Oh.
comes out as a slur.
Cool.
No
You
doubt
roll
about
one
it.
additional damage die when you determining the extra piercing damage. So, you don't care if it's radiant, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I do.
I care.
That being said, does the right damage get doubled as well, or just the weapon damage?
Any dice rolls.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh.
10, 20, 32.
They're all the right.
Okay. Is that all of the damage or just the one attack?
Just the one attack.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Hold.
We don't have to do
Plus
more math.
6 is 38.
We don't have to do more math.
You should crit more often.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5, a 5, and a 6.
Yeah.
Only a 5 and a 5 and a 6?
Only.
Yeah. So, as you land your first attack, the body is completely disincorporated. You just see this puddle splash on the ground before you.
So the other 2 attacks are just swing.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, okay.
I'm me. I'll just fury swiping.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
I think you got it. I think you got it.
He's just
Yeah.
Right.
he's punchy.
Okay.
Tap.
So, as you kind of sit there and everyone kind of surveys again, you see Laza still focusing. As you again see her begin to kind of react a bit, I think another one's about to come out.
It's crowning.
Give birth.
So,
No.
I'm going to make you pay for that. Midir, you're up first.
Say bitch.
Yep. That was the thing that just happened.
Mm-hmm.
Elemental rocks fall.
Yeah, right?
Rain dice.
I'm glad you're taking the brunt of this.
And I'll prepare another set of blasts
Okay.
for the next negatory creature that comes out.
Negatory.
And as another one slithers out, this one landing. You know what? We're going to have it land right next to Rainier. He was the one with the gross words.
So
Can we make that a thing? He's the one with the gross words?
Yep.
it's still that means it's still
Oh.
landing next to me.
Or would you like it behind him?
Behind him, yes. Preferably.
Would you like to use your reaction? Turn around.
Turn around. No.
Okay. So, it will make its constrict attack.
I just fixed you.
It's a 15 to hit.
That doesn't do anything.
Yeah, no, it doesn't hit.
I
Yeah.
have the dice out ready to parry and everything.
Yeah.
So casual.
So, as it once again tries to grab you and just kind of swipes up over you, it's a miss. Oh, wait. It's at advantage.
No. Asked
Nope.
if you wanted to use your reaction to the round. You said nay.
Yeah, nope, it was a worse on the second roll. So,
'Cause
maintains.
if I
Got 20 and 21.
Okay. Both hit.
If I use my reaction, then I can't parry it because that's a reaction.
Sad
The
face.
parry reduces it by
5
1d8.
and this one's not bad. 12, so 17.
Okay.
I blasted it.
Oh, Eldritch Blast.
Wait, 5 and 17 or
Total.
gotcha.
17
Okay.
total.
Just had to ask. All right. Rin, you're up.
Yeah, I'm
Really
gonna
explain
try again and hit it with the fireball.
Okay.
That's better.
Again, this is a large creature, so it needs to be more centered in the squares.
Like that.
Yes.
Oh, you mean it's centered?
Yeah, because it's effectively a 10 by 10.
Oh, so I got too close before.
Technically, yeah.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Yay! Alright. This one. This is a 10.
Enhance.
Yes.
Gross. It's too far.
11 points of fire damage.
Okay. As the firebolt lands into it, you can see it's not quite as strong as you would hope.
Mm-hmm. What with it being water?
Yep.
Now we know how.
All right.
everyone in the volcano felt.
Durian, you're up.
Hit him with the ladder.
I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
We're
You're gonna try. Let's not tempt the dice, guys.
I'm gonna hit it.
We're Tony from last week.
Manifestation. I like it.
Don't worry, I got something coming for you.
Got something for your ways.
Maybe not on this attack.
I told you not to tempt the dice.
16?
16 hits.
Yeah.
Okay. So I did hit on this attack. Said I was gonna hit. I didn't say both attacks are gonna hit.
I never doubted.
I did fiercely.
So 15.
Okay.
And then second attack. No. I'm pretty sure this one's not gonna hit though. It's a 11.
11 does not hit. So the hammer splashes through the first attack, swings wide on the second one as it kind of like loops backward, and you see it just kind of give you this watery sound as it gurgles at you.
It's a Murloc.
It's- I realized the second I made the sound that it sounded really close to it. It sounds like a murloc. Sure, we'll go with that. There we go.
What's up?
World of Warcraft.
Oh.
Yeah. Fish frog
I was thinking
person.
like water goblin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's an
Good
app.
one.
That's an app one too.
Yeah. All right. Is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Rainier.
Dun, dun, dun.
Stop. Okay, I'm not gonna blow my whole load right at once this time. Stop swinging at me. I'm gonna hit it with the sword.
Okay.
That is a 13, and that's a 23.
Yeah.
It is 15 to hit, or
Okay.
15 damage. I mean.
Ah, okay.
Should I hit it with the offhand?
It's still alive.
That is a nat 20.
Okay. Probably not for much longer.
If we're being fair, this time that's slicing, so I don't get the extra d6.
To be fair.
To be fair, huh?
I rolled once,
No.
Perfect.
so
Might actually
2,
live.
4, 9 damage.
Does live. Okay.
Wait.
Minimum damage.
Oh, woo, buddy. And that's a 21. So I just assume.
Oh, well.
7 plus 6, 13.
Okay. So then that's enough to put it over then. All right. So, as another one of these kind of water weirds, as they're known, comes out of this watery sphere, again, with slashing and piercing attacks from Rainier. The body's again disincorporating. You see another puddle splash onto the ground. As you then ready yourselves for the next round, you see the watery sphere kind of warbling more so. As it is growing in size, the longer Yulata channels water into it. As you see her kind of focusing a bit more, and you even see Etash actually beginning to get a little, not struggling per se, but you see him getting a little tired as he begins casting more and more of these fire runes to kind of bind these circles in. You see this time two of these kind of watery spirits splash outward. Vidir, you do get to go first. I assume you're probably going to be doing the same. Unless you want to do some healing or something on your turn instead. Of course, they haven't hit any attacks. So.
I just gonna go overboard.
Excellent choice.
Where do they splash out at?
I'm just going to assume one on each side. That's how I've decided.
Yeah, actually that works. I had two more, but
I'll move.
We already have them, right?
Moving closer, and I will cast Spirit Shroud.
okay.
I'm sure cold damage is probably a poor choice, so I will go with Radiant.
Okay.
Would my character know?
He would not.
Then I'll go with Radiant for now.
Okay. So that's your bonus action, I think?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will hold my regular action to melee attack.
All right. So, as the two watery snake-like creatures come out, you see a third as well.
Adding more.
Yeah, I was expecting it to actually roll lower in the initiative order, but I actually rolled really well. So,
We're too focused on the original two that level stuck at.
yeah. You see, instead of these two snake-like creatures that had come out before, a vaguely demonic-looking one, in the sense of, well, I should say more devilish-looking one. These long, watery forms still, but wings come off of its back. These two horns off of its head, and go.
Oh.
Yeah. He's probably not going to stand tall, but he will land, we'll say, on the opposite side of the kind of watery sphere area from, we'll say, on the northern side, near-ish, but not immediately in melee with Etash.
So like here or here?
We'll just say he's going to attack Rainier, because he's going to move there anyway on its turn. And it may not stand. Yeah. So
attacking you with his tail.
yeah.
No, it's
So as you see these watery wings just slooshing about, it is actually flying. It's just maintaining it in a very unusual manner.
I don't like it.
But as you get a close look at it, sounds bothering me a little bit. Formatting problems on my end. There we go. As you get a good look at it, Rainier, you can see these kind of dark shadows almost moving through the form of the creature. Whereas the other ones were almost just pure water, kind of clear-ish effect, maybe slightly blue kind of color to it. This one has that same coloring, but these dark kind of patches that begins like swirling through itself. What's your passive perception?
15.
Okay. In that moment, you can hear kind of chuckling.
From King Douchebag behind me.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, as this spirit looks outward, I need, everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
No.
You begin seeing like this kind of watery storm percolating above everyone as this instant downpour splashes everyone with water.
14.
Okay.
yep, 13.
15.
Okay. You save?
No.
6. Okay. So, the three of you, you are effectively slowed as this rain falls upon you. You feel this lethargy and this just inability to, almost like moving through water itself, affect your form. So, you cannot use your reactions. Your speed is halved, and you can make one attack. You can't make more than one attack on your turn. In addition, you can make either an action or a bonus action, but not both, on your turn. And these effects last for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throws at the end of each of your turns, though, so there's a bit of good news about that.
That actually
Rin?
have affected my turns. Not at all.
Yeah, well, yeah, and you're unaffected too, so...
I know. So I was like, well, can I take it from somebody? I'd have been like, a little heads up that this might have happened. Would have been nice, guys.
So the two watery creatures then will slither one to Vadir, one to Dorgirin. Each one will make their attacks. Right.
Slither at me, bro.
It's just gonna slither in.
It doesn't matter which one I was rolling against on that, and that one either. I got a 12 and a 10. So neither one hit as they both kind of slash outward. They basically hit you, but it's just water hitting you. So you're unaffected.
All right, so I still get one regular weapon attack, though.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, you can't use your reaction. So there's that.
I can't use my reaction.
Cannot.
Correct.
Right.
And this was a held action, though.
Right, which uses
Okay.
your reaction.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So never mind.
Hey,
I'm chilling.
Cedar Rapids.
So,
Chilling in Cedar Rapids.
Rin, you're up.
Yeah. What ones have taken damage?
I don't give it.
The one on the
Nothing has
left?
taken
Fine.
damage yet.
They just came
Oh.
out.
Yeah, all 3 had spawned.
Okay. This was the thing that cast the slow.
Yes.
The demon-esque looking one,
I'm
yes.
gonna try and hit the demon-esque with a ray of frost.
Okay.
18 plus 9.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely hits.
That's
I'm gonna hit without the bonus.
8 points of frost damage.
Okay.
Does that do better?
So, as you fire off the frost beam and it strikes against it, you see it has 0 effect on the
Cool,
creature.
cool, cool,
It arcs against it. It doesn't even register.
So it doesn't care. Okay, we'll try to cross next time.
Real happy I didn't go with either of my other brands.
Yeah, I was thinking it was a poor choice that I didn't activate my sword, but it doesn't matter.
Nope, they don't care. I
Oh.
thought it was a long shot, but I was like, maybe it'll freeze him. I don't know. It's
Mm.
water.
Fair. So, will that be it for your turn?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the whole thing.
Durgiran, you're up.
I'm gonna hit this thing with a hammer. Once.
Excellent choice. Okay.
Excellent choice.
Wait, were you affected by it?
No.
Okay.
I just can only do one thing on my turn because I have no spell slot.
19.
0 spell slot.
19 does hit. Yeah.
I'll trade you some.
Great.
Which, are you hitting the demon thing or the smaller one in front of
The
you?
little sneaky dude.
Okay. Those are still the 10 by 10 though, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
sneaky dude.
Yeah.
Not being so modest.
We're
for
being
sake of it.
ironic, guys. See?
10 feet, that's normal size? That's average? It's about average?
Yeah,
Ladies.
in my experience. Anyway.
Well,
12. Okay.
and
So, again, hitting them all.
I'm gonna roll to see if I can save.
Yes. So, wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay. So, like that is slow.
This thing is more corporeal than those, yeah?
The
The demon thing?
yes,
Okay.
but not by too much more. I mean, it
Okay.
still is a made of water, but you do notice that like, as you know, you were the one striking against it in this round. You can see that it does have this kind of like almost dark, murky, shadowy like movement moving, like water moving through it,
Okay.
like beyond just the normal kind of watery form that you've seen these other creatures made of. Okay, so Rainier, you're up.
So, do I lose both my second attack and my offhand attack?
Yes, because you can do an action or a bonus action. So, one attack, one physical attack.
That's a big slow.
Yeah.
That's
This is the spell
Big
slow, but in an AOE.
Literally.
well,
Sage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see the demony thing,
Mhm.
and that's probably what would make the most sense. So it's been a long time.
It's been a while.
Since I can.
Alright, whatever. Alright, so I'm just gonna stab.
Move at normal speed.
18?
18 just hits.
Whew, buddy. Okay. Is it gonna be considered undead at all?
Fair question.
One of that extra dice.
Buffet. Or fiend.
That doesn't matter for this. Sparkles is the radiant damage. Mention that because wow. Okay.
Oh, sparkly.
Okay. How about scaly? Is that better?
Sparkles.
All right. 11 plus I believe. Oops, not that. Yeah, plus 6, so 17 damage.
Okay,
6 of that being radiant if it matters.
gotcha. Does not. But good to know. All right. Wisdom
Oh.
saving throw.
Oh yeah, let's do the thing.
If you don't want to, that's fine.
Oh god, yes, that is a 19.
Okay, so you're no longer affected by the slowing rains that have held out on everyone, or deluged everyone with.
These rains are not blessed.
Come on, Rick and Bobby.
All right, so Vadir, you're up.
Okay. Okay. Let's swing on it. Yeah, that's 27.
Okay,
And then
most death hits.
I'm gonna do the thing that's expected of me, and I will burn a level 1 spell slot.
You're gonna smite it.
Yeah!
Hey,
Smite it!
Go away.
Smite it with the ladder.
Hey, do the thing. Do the
Okay.
salad thing.
smite me.
Is that the chair?
Okay, so that's 9 from the sword plus 4, so 13 from the sword. And then these are all d8s, so cool. I get 1 from the spectral thing too, the spirit shroud.
Oh, okay.
That's fucking terrible. 6.
Minor, no, minor.
6
that's-
and
yep.
3 d8.
It's still
2
6
1s.
extra damage.
2 1s and a 4.
Woo!
Yeah.
No bonuses to that.
Nope, they're just straight d8s.
I don't know how it works. So.
No.
Lambert, what damage did you deal?
17.
Okay, thank you.
Because it was 11.
Yep, I
plus
gotcha.
6. Okay.
For some reason, I added it to your character. I was like, no. And it's not in D&D Beyond that I added it.
Yeah.
It's in a different tracking system. So that's why I was like, that's not right. What happened there? Okay.
22 on the save.
Okay, so yeah, you save as well.
Bless.
No longer as well affected by the slowing rains that had rained down on it. So,
I always knew he was kind of slow.
Words.
all right,
it
so
was just 2.
the creature.
Not actually.
It is now the deluging spirit's turn. Does not get the rain back.
For the record, I did not move last turn, so I get my agility back.
It's true.
What's it the?
So, as you see the creature, Rainier, as it's facing off against you effectively, you can see its claws begin to kind of have this icy effect move around its hands as it then begins to attack you.
That's
So-
tricky.
How does it attack though? Does it attack like this?
It does not, no.
Or is it back to the
You know
Fear
what?
Swipes?
Yeah, well, we'll do that, or this one. Just as many times as you do this is how many attacks it gets.
You know,
So, what was that, like 7?
I
There's one right there.
Just one? Oh, okay.
can't even see my hand right now. It didn't happen.
True. All right, so 3 attacks. I'm rolling like garbage tonight. What's
Thank you.
your armor class?
19.
Only one of them hit.
Okay. I have my reaction back, correct? Well, hold on. How is it?
You do.
Let me just. You know what? For just the sake of it, I'm going to parry before I know how much damage it did. Because. It's
Okay.
kinda- well, because it says, what, yeah, I'm not going to be that person like, well, do I care how much?
At this point, you do care.
You reduce damage taken, right? Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, so that is 9
Oh.
plus 5, 14.
Minus 9, so 5 damage.
Okay, yeah.
What's
So,
that, 5?
So, as one of the attacks hits, you do feel that cold effect from it kind of take hold, and you do feel your movement slowed a bit. So you have your movement speed reduced by 10.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, not a slowing effect like the last one. All
Legs
right.
are still waking up.
Yeah. So the 2 weirds will both make their attacks against both their targets. I'm gonna stop using these dice because they suck.
No, keep using them.
I feel like they're coming around. You should probably just give them a little bit longer to warm up.
Maybe.
Hey,
You
that's
know
what I
what?
did to
Okay,
these.
I will go back, and then when they roll well, then that's on you guys. All right. So Vidir. Which armor class?
18.
Okay, it's a miss.
But he had to think about it. It wasn't just straight miss.
Yeah,
It
one
was,
straight
it's
miss.
true. It was a decent roll.
Yeah,
It
they're
wasn't
coming around.
great.
like-
And then Duriran, whose armor class is,
20.
which is also a miss. So
It's like a
they
decent.
are getting warmed up. I was rolling in single digits. Now I'm in double, just low double. So we're getting there.
Baby steps.
Yeah. So as both water weirds again try and grab you and constrict you, you dodge out of the way or just push through the watery forms of these
I
creatures.
think you were getting too used to rolling for bosses.
Evidently. So that's it for all of them. Yeah. Ren, you're up.
Okay. We're gonna try my mind sliver.
Okay.
Yes, that one.
Need to
No,
make some
chill
tougher
touch.
things again.
Chill touch. is the product. Yes, mind sliver save.
Okay.
Well, they don't seem very intelligent. Okay. Chill touch. I did it. 19?
19
Oh,
hits.
the demon-y guy. Sorry.
19 hits.
Okay. 8. 7 points of necrotic damage.
Yep.
Does it like necrotic damage?
It doesn't, but it doesn't particularly dislike it either.
Okay, so normal damage.
Normal damage, yeah.
Amount. Okay, cool.
Which in this case is like, all right.
Right, but it's not
I
resistant.
have no
Wait.
strong feelings of pain one way or another.
It's supposed to be.
It
It didn't
is.
add it to its character sheet, but it's supposed to be
Oh.
resistant to necrotic. So, half damage.
I will stick with fire then.
Oh, we'll look at it.
And then I would like to use a bardic inspiration to inspire my friends and give them all 5 temporary hit points, all being everyone that is my ally, except for Etash.
Okay. Could have been. He could, but I'm just kidding. That's not fair. Sorry.
No, it's fine. No, it's just
Too soon?
Too soon.
Yeah, sorry.
It's a little early in our relationship.
Oh, now we're taking it slow.
Huh?
Oh, now we're taking it slow.
No. Pump the brakes on it. Okay, that's all.
Okay. Dorgirin.
I'm gonna hit this thing again.
Did you all add 5?
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh, and you could use, if you have a reaction to use, you could use it to move up your movement speed if you wanted to.
Why would I do that? I'm already in melee.
I
combat.
know, you guys never choose to use it. I'm just putting it out there that you could.
I'm already in melee combat.
You could move around to its back.
I got you.
You won't evoke
I'll say
an
this.
attack of opportunity.
Though you do see that it has a face, you feel like it doesn't have any sort of situational awareness that it's not able to see around itself.
It does a complete backbench.
Yeah.
Wait, your face was on the other side a second ago. How did
It's
you do
water.
that?
It just like
Mm.
blows back and forth.
It is
It is.
what it is.
That's a pretty high save throw, though. For your-
Alright.
This is-
But it doesn't like that.
22 to hit.
No, that's.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Um,
What you looking at?
what's psychic, though? Not necrotic.
Oh yeah, I haven't told you that.
Oh, spells and stuff. Okay.
Yes. Sorry.
You're good.
Mind slower.
Gotcha. I just want to be sure you weren't looking up creature stats.
Oh
No.
no.
Oh no! I gave up on that a long time
So
ago.
just
11.
change them.
They'll just change them.
11.
11? Okay, you got it.
And I'm gonna try and break the slow.
All right.
Slowly break it.
17?
17 saves.
Hooray!
So again, as that kind of slowing effect, you feel your arms just kind of weighing heavy down from it. You then shrug it off as you feel on the backswing. You're like, okay, I'm back.
Next time
I'm
around.
back, baby.
All right. That be it for your turn? Oh, yeah. That'd be the end. That'd be the end of it.
Yes.
Yeah. So, all right. Rainier.
So annoying dude still standing in front of me, yeah?
Yes, the watery demon still does exist.
Alright, demon boy.
Still slide kicking
Damn.
you.
So what?
He's still slide kicking you.
Slide. Yeah. I'm gonna stab it.
Okay.
That is a 19 on the dice. So,
yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll that. Sweet. 11, 17 damage.
Okay.
And then the offhand, the slashy slash, that's a 4 on the dice. That actually won't hit.
No, it will not.
Yeah, that's still 13. Okay. And then we're gonna stab it again. Ooh,
What is it gonna do before this?
Nope, 16 does not.
16 does not.
Oh.
Yeah.
What am I doing this weekend?
So you have one attack in, you then see the creature kind of dodge out of the way as it begins spouting out some words. Languages.
Minotaur common.
Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Common, Minotaur, Deep Speech, Druidic.
Nope. Okay.
Abyssal.
Hey, actually, you understand it.
Then no.
Gotcha. You hear a list of very flavorful demonic slurs being just flung at you.
No, you are, but what am I?
Touche.
No one uses deep speech.
Back in Abyssal or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so then everyone just hears it like giving this kind of weird warbled kind of sound. There's language behind it, but then you hear like clear words back in the exact same language. Well, you don't understand it.
You making friends?
What? It's angry.
Yeah, we all are.
All right, top of the order, Deer. You're up.
Just tired.
I'm gonna stab it.
Okay,
Why don't water creatures?
Not
use
gonna
deep
stab
speech?
fair question. This one does use Abyssal though.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't stab it.
Okay.
It remains unstabbed.
Okay.
Flip it off.
Fair point.
An abyssal.
You just like try to mimic what he said.
Yeah, I will mimic what Rainier
It's a
said.
compliment.
Yeah, the creature like just looks at you quizzically, doesn't seem to understand.
Like, that's just not good syntax.
Yeah, it's the inflection that's wrong, right? Yeah.
You hear from the side like,
Yeah.
My bad.
There we go. Okay. So, it is now the deluging spirit's turn. Ooh, okay.
Delusional spirit's turn.
So, on its turn, you see it pause again for a moment,
No.
clasps its hands together, and then raises them up as again you see this magical rainstorm begin to downpour
Stop
upon
it.
everybody. You got it back. So, I need everybody to, again, make a wisdom saving throw.
Stop it.
that is a nat 1.
Okay, so that's a fail.
You have no movement. You can't do anything.
Yeah, you're just petrified.
You fell down.
That'd be brutal.
19.
Save.
24.
Save.
No.
Damn. Okay. So we again have two people just, you see that rain fall down, and you're like, oh no. As it just kind of slows you down.
I just saved too.
All right. So at the it will then make one of its kind of claw attacks against Rainier. And it misses. So that's it for it. The two weirds are up next. Each one again will make a single attack.
So on a serious note, does being slow not affect your defensive capabilities?
It does not, no.
That's interesting.
So I think it may under this spell, but the ability that it has does not impede any sort of armor class disadvantage.
I'm not
Or,
upset about this. I was just
penalty.
curious.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I know that haste does give a bonus, and I think that spell slow does, but this is not the spell. This is an ability. So one attack to Vidir, one attack to Dorgarian. Nope. Nope. All right. I played that game for a bit. I'm done with it. All right. So again, nothing. You know, they were supposed to kind of like, get a little bit of damage in there, but it's not happening at all. So all right. That's it for them. Rin, you're up. Both splashes are ineffective entirely.
Okay. Well,
They're splashes.
Yeah, the spell gives.
I have a
minus-
reaction.
You do have a reaction.
The spell does do -2 AC.
Dex save. 16.
Yep.
Failed?
This
Sweet.
is this fire? Are you hitting it with?
Yeah.
Okay.
12. Fire.
Reduced to 6.
Now we know.
We technically did already.
I already knew that.
That's fine. Now I know.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just send out a disorienting spike psychic energy into the demon thing.
Oh yeah.
Make a intelligence saving throw.
Oh,
Hit him in the
okay.
brain, wherever that is.
Him in the brain matter.
Water brain.
The brain water.
Intelligence.
Yeah.
The brain fluid.
What's the number to hit?
17.
It fails.
Okay.
I got a 9, and I was like, "There's no way this thing's not gonna fail this." So yeah.
Okay. See or take 1d6 psychic damage. 2d6 dice damage. Oh wait, that's a d4.
I'm trying.
D&D, guys. You still there? Okay, so that's 6 psychic damage. Does
Okay.
that do full damage?
That does full damage.
Finally! Okay.
It does have actually quite a few resistances, to be fair. So
and
yeah.
It's made of water.
on its next saving throw it makes before
Mostly.
the end of my next turn, it has to subtract d4.
Okay, cool. So as you see it kind of grab its, even though it doesn't like have any sort of real head or brain or anything, you do see it still grab it as it kind of like and it feels the effect of it still. You see it.
You got it in the brain fluid.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And its head, it just hears
The gray water.
You see it kind of almost clawed like at its well, basically its head, but it just kind of like splushes out water because there's no real physicality there. So
You got a shower. You needed a bath.
all right,
Nope,
Dordiran.
there are other. What color is he?
Blue and black.
I'm gonna hit it.
Do it.
Nat 20.
Oh boy.
Yeah. We love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Love the
How do
queen.
We love this journey for
I feel
you.
like we went through most of the volcano not getting any 20s, and we've
Yeah.
had 3 tonight.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not getting any, so which
Oh,
I
how
know.
the turntables.
Yeah.
Slow.
It's not great.
Hmm.
I rolled a 1 and a 3.
yeah.
You don't get to reroll one?
I
Is
don't.
that a feat you have to take?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great weapon master.
I don't have that. So that's 8 on the die, and then 5 for the.
Okay.
That's what, 13, and then.
Mostly
so
raging,
15.
yeah.
15.
All right. Gotcha.
Save.
And then see
Roll your
Oh,
save.
I'm a save.
When I pierce,
Yeah.
when I use piercing damage, I get to reroll one of my damage turns. Which is why when I get a 1.
Oh, that's
No.
Ah.
Because I tried to help you. I gotta stop doing that.
Okay.
Stop helping people.
Just sit over in my corner and miss.
Hey, Weird's doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Got a lot in common.
It's really
Stop
weird.
splashing me.
Yeah.
You're acting very weird.
Rainier, you're up.
Speaking of weirding way,
Where did you come from? As I try to stab him.
where'd you go?
Where'd you
Oh.
I almost did
No.
it too. But
Everybody gets a disadvantage.
Hey,
no, whoa.
I'm kidding.
I was
I'd say over
legit
one anyway.
asking it in Abyssal, where did it come from?
Hmm.
As I stab it.
Okay.
Or try to stab it.
Did you come from Weird Word and Joe?
Ooh, that is a 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Ooh, that is another 17.
Okay.
I just keep rolling 6s and 5s.
Nice.
It's not all sixes though. I'm
Be
disappointed.
gone.
Listen.
Damn it. Problems.
That has been a lie for 3 turns too long.
So,
I'm the only one.
What?
Wisdom saving
What?
throw.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
what?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Physically. I'm the only one stabbing it. What now?
Wisdom saving throw. If you'd like to make it.
Yes, sorry.
Unless you want to say slow.
Yeah.
17.
That saves.
Sweet. Man.
Okay.
Did it answer me?
Not yet. So, Vidir. Top of the order.
That'll hit both of them. That's an 18 and a 24.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
So, my thing that I still have up because I haven't been hit,
Spirit Shroud, yep.
it's for every attack, right? Because it says
Mhm.
any attack.
Yep.
Okay, so for both of them. Okay, first one. Reroll you. So that's 14 regular, and then a D8 for that. That is not a D8. That was a D10. 4 radiant on that one. So
Okay.
19 total.
Got it.
Second one is the same thing. 14 again.
Wow, okay.
And a 5. So 19.
Just enough.
Yay!
Okay, so with 2 solid slashes of the great sword. It was a great sword, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. with the kind of bisecting of the creature with one attack and then a second one cutting off the, like, basically just right behind the head. You see that, again, just splashes into this puddle on the floor. All right.
And then I'll move up to the other guy.
Okay.
So, dude.
So,
And then I go this like this.
the delusion
Said we-
spirits. Ooh, gets both of its abilities back.
No.
Great.
Fantastic. I don't like that.
We're happy for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We love that for you.
Tell you what,
Okay.
I won't use the slowing reins again.
Well, you do what you want to do. We're not.
Well, I want to get some attacks in, so it's gonna move behind Rainier.
He now has his reaction.
It did that.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
I will follow it this time.
Okay.
If I am.
Slide kick it around.
It'll make its 3 attacks. You know, I'm gonna roll on the dice that normally give me the best opportunity.
Thanks, bud.
Some d20s of natural 20s. So yeah, no problem. I have missed so many attacks. One of them hits. Is your armor class is 19?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I hate this game.
You love it.
I do. So 9 points of force damage.
Does it still do the frost as well or no?
It does not.
You almost killed us last game, so you love this game.
That's fine. I can do it again, I guess. So,
Try it again.
sometime.
I had my artificer ready to go.
Oh, okay. Well, good to know.
In that case,
Yeah. Well, then you should have did it.
do you want me to just stab you and get it over with?
He's got a maul.
You know
if
what?
You
I
prefer,
lied.
like,
All of
blunt.
them are natural 20s. There we go. All right. So as it slashes you once with this kind of, so its form is water, but you can feel it deal this, like, just basically magical damage. So that's where the force comes in. So 9 points force damage. All right, the weird, the one that's standing, the only one that's standing. We're gonna have it attack
Weird.
Dorgaren one more time.
You weird.
Hey, it actually hits.
No.
Let's get.
I mean, it's
No.
the one attack that it's gonna hit before it gets
One name.
disincorporated. So it deals 11 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to 5. As it slams you, it then tries to wrap around you and hold you in place. So could I have you make a? Actually, no, you're automatically. So you're grappled, and it holds you in place. That's it.
Okay.
You weren't going anywhere anyway. I'm well aware,
Okay.
but it's still holding you in place. All right,
I'm getting
that's
whelmed.
it for its turn. Ren, you're up.
Okay.
I'm getting whelmed.
Why don't you go ahead and make another intelligence?
Fails.
Cool. Eight points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And then I will use my bardic inspiration to inspire Dorgaren.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Dorgaren!
Which not right. Okay.
You have a, D whatever. It's your roll.
You have a success on your next roll.
D6
D6.
on anything that they roll.
Yeah, pretty much. Attack roll, saving throw, ability check. Just not damage.
Nice.
That's all.
Okay.
Okay. Dorgaren, you're up.
I'm gonna hit the weird.
Okay.
That's gonna get weird.
Let's get weird.
That's a die at 20.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
Love a die
We love that for you.
All the hits, not the calories.
20.
So 7, 14.
14. Okay. It's looking pretty roughed up. in terms of like its ability to kind of hold its form. You can see it like kind of losing the ability to hold it, and it's like basically just dropping, dripping itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quit dripping everywhere.
Yeah.
Old Drippy.
Old trippy.
Oh, drippy.
It's an Aquitaine character.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Shake, you must eat me. I'm 30% penicillin.
Okay, right. Yep.
Oh,
The connotations of that statement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Shake stayed out in the rain and got a fever and was sick.
oh no. Such a wholesome episode.
I don't believe you.
All
So-
right, I am going to roll a wisdom save
Okay.
for the slow.
You got it.
D6.
Uh,
D6.
I don't know, but D6 is enough to save, but we'll try it. So that's 14?
14. That's not enough.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right, Rainier, you're up.
All right. Big demon. She. I mean, listen.
I gave it a headache.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try and relieve that pressure in its head by stabbing it.
Okay.
No, that is a net one. I'm gonna slice it. 17? No.
Misses.
Dice it.
All right, 24. That one hits.
That'll hit.
That is what is it? Those
Julian Waterfront.
8, 6,
Julian
14.
Waterfront.
Okay.
Waterfront, yeah.
You see it. It's starting to look like pretty roughed up now at this point. Similarly to the water weird that you have been attacking, it kind of is having a hard time holding its form together. You can see it kind of like starting to drip on the ground. But it still is kind of floating and still trying to fight.
Okay.
All right. So, at the end of your turn, you can see now at this point that Yulaza has been kind of focusing and concentrating, channeling this water into the center of the sphere. And you see her beginning to kind of really feel the effect of fatigue take hold. You see her getting tired and see her probably about to close the ritual at this point. But in that moment, could I have you passive perceptions, please?
15.
Okay. I think 15 is the highest one.
15.
Could be wrong.
As well.
13.
Okay.
11.
Rin, I'll give you the option to make an insight check.
16.
Okay. So, Vidir, you're up.
Yeah.
Link on this
Yeah.
Oh, this is perfect.
Only one hits, so 19.
against
Weird.
Okay.
Weirdly hit it. I get to reroll both of those.
noise.
Almost a little bit better. So 11.
Okay.
11 regular damage, and then another 4 radiant.
Very nice. So, as you slice this creature, bisecting this one, a second attack is not necessary as you see its form splash against the ground, again creating this kind of small puddle effect. All right. Would that be it for your turn?
I will position myself thusly.
Okay. So,
We're pausing there way too long.
me?
No.
Oh,
No, I'm just waiting for him to call my turn so I can say my old Shakespearean insult.
oh, gotcha. So, as the creature once again raises up its hands to the sky, you again see another deluge of water splash over everybody. So, once again, wisdom saving throw for the group.
Even though I'm already slowed?
Well, you're already affected, so yeah, you're fine.
I mean, I would roll a wisdom save though.
No, this would be, I mean, you'd be reapplying the effect, so you still would, have it.
15.
Just saves.
Oh!
Okay, saves. Okay, slow it again. You see it once again try to get one attack in against Rainier. It's gonna fail. And that is that's it for its turn. Rin, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna say out loud and at its head, so it gets the message. Die, thou saucy weather-bitten horn beast!
Okay.
My new dice came with a Shakespearean insult thing.
Ah, nice.
You roll for it.
Okay.
I'm really happy. But I thought that was...
I rolled a disadvantage because I was really good using that. Which it fails. So
Sweet. Four points. Psych damage.
okay.
And another bardic inspiration to my friend Lord Kieran over there.
Again, recoils and grabs its head. All right, that be it for your turn.
That's all.
Durgan, you're up.
Hit him, Baywatch style.
Speed it up a bit, Lord Kieran.
Ah, right.
I'm going to walk over to it.
You can see it just.
You walk over to it. I can't quite reach without knocking.
Yeah, when I get up.
Feet are
and
stuck.
move it.
My feet are stuck.
I'm gonna hit it. 22.
Yeah, you're gonna hit it.
I'll say.
You did. 15.
Okay. Nice. It's still there.
I'm going to try and save
All right, you got it.
so I'm not slow anymore.
Slow no.
No.
Will a 6 help?
Okay.
Not even I rolled max on 6.
All right, Rainier, you're up.
You've got it for next time.
All right, you watery.
Roll your thing.
Oh, I did. It was saucy clay-brained maggot.
He's saucy.
Okay. What?
Nat 20.
All right, nice.
You only get one, but you made it count.
Yeah, true.
Did I?
No. Can you
Um,
re-roll that?
No, that's the. I don't know. Can I reroll the right damage? So on Piercer, it has once per turn when you hit a creature with an attack that deals piercing damage. So it has to deal the piercing damage. That's
Yeah.
the whole point. Okay. So no, I can't. So 7, 8, 16 plus 6 is 22.
22. Okay.
I
Still
have to reroll
standing,
3,
but
I don't know what
it's
it was.
it's hurt.
Too late now.
Did you say 16 plus 8?
No, 16 plus 6 is what I meant to say. I might have said 8, but
I was like, shorten yourself. Maybe I just heard 8. 8's on the brain.
I did say 8, 16 plus. I might have said 8. I don't know. This one now.
You stabbed it. That's all that matters.
I stabbed it good.
It's true. That you
You
did.
set out to do the
You
thing.
gave it a what for?
18 for saving throw.
Okay, so you do save.
Yeah. Why can't I ever roll it the first time? It's always this first save is like, yeah, no problem.
You just really like to not hit it a bunch of times.
Just trying to make it
Trying to
count.
give someone else a chance, and that's really kind of you.
I gotta
Yeah,
throw.
true.
throw
You're really
one
sweet.
there every now and again.
We appreciate you.
So, at the end of your turn, you see Yulaza loses consciousness. As
Oh
she
no.
passes out, the water ceases to channel from her hands any longer. But you hear the last few words that she has before she passes out. It's done. As she drops.
Oh boy.
You then see these, concentric, or not concentric, the rune-bound circles within the gyroscope start spinning. As you see Etash stop channeling. And you see the device start spinning around. And you can hear water flowing above you.
Hey.
I'm gonna ask it. You ready to go home yet? As I finish stabbing. Well, I guess I already stabbed it, but
As you say that, you hear, I am.
no. I'm saying it in abyssal.
You see Etash run outward. Almost actually, in not full on sprint, as you see Rin. You see these two bursts of fire beneath his feet. as he takes off and just blasts past you.
Rude.
Outward.
Rude.
You can hear Rin only. 2 voices outside speaking, with a third one shortly entering this conversation. Shouting, but it's too much going on within here to make out what's going on. So, Rin? No, sorry. That was at the end of the initiative. Vidir, you're up first.
So I heard voices outside.
3 distinct different ones, yes.
Any that I recognize?
We'll get back to that.
Oh.
You still do have 1 watery spirit. 1 water genie unconscious now at this point. And 1 gyroscope spinning about in the center of the room.
1 spirit, 1 genie, 1. Well, hell. Would I be within 10 feet of that?
Of what?
The water demon thingy.
No.
That's fine. I'll still try to blast it anyway. Yeah, it's 23 and 24.
Okay, yeah. I'll do it. Can you actually take Etash off the board, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
16 plus
You
8.
painted him.
Yeah.
24.
Oh, was she the one that you did?
Yeah, that'll do it. All right. So, with the 2 blasts from your, once again rekindled powers. These 2 radiant blasts fire through him. Radiant by description, not by damage type.
Yeah.
You see them pierce the form of the creature as these 2 holes just get opened up within it. And you see the body collapse again into a similar puddle as the other ones. However, this one has this kind of dark, shadowy essence to it that the others did not.
Gross.
Similar to its kind of physicality. As the body dissolves into nothing more than a puddle, you don't see anything else hostile within the room.
Do we want to go after the fiery idiot?
Did I recognize the voices?
Could I have you make a history check?
His story.
I'm gonna walk over to her, just make sure she's not dead.
That's a natural.
Natural 20.
What?
You recognize
For a
all
22.
3.
Woo!
Would you prefer me to send this to you as a message?
Yes.
Okay. Does Discord work, or would you want to text?
Discord's great.
So, as you go to check the genie, could I have you make a medicine check at
Yep.
disadvantage?
Because I don't know what a genie is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's 13 plus 14.
14. Granted, the physicality has, overlap with humanoids, so you think they're fine. You don't see signs of death. So, that's encouraging.
So how do we just leave her there? Do we take her somewhere? I don't know. Where does the genie want?
I just go sprinting upstairs.
Okay.
I go, fuck!
Okay.
I follow you.
So yeah, you go to check over the genie, and as you're walking over there, you hear Rin just say "fuck" and then just run outward, or fly rather. Cause
Yeah, I flew 50
Yeah.
feet, bitches.
Yeah.
After making sure that I guess checking not dead, just the heaviest sigh you've ever heard. And I just go out the.
Gotcha. With your feline agility, you actually are able to sprint out there quite effectively.
What the shit?
But Rin, you're out there first.
Mm-hmm. Well, what am I? Non-elf IC.
Yeah. So, as you run outside, we'll go to the full table view instead. As you run outside, you still see the Duke standing out front as he is motionless, frozen in place. And you see Etash on the ground, clamoring and clawing at it, as he is apparently being pulled into a flask.
And I can see who's holding the flask.
You do. As you see Master Varga holding a flask in front of him, Etash gets sucked into it with the top of the stopper being put on the top of it.
You.
Not good. Leader of the Cult of the Shattered.
Oh, god damn it.
You were looking for one, weren't you?
I was. I believe I found one.
Well, we found him. Finder's fee?
Well, he has work to do.
Not at a volcano in the desert, I hope.
Actually, there is work to be done there, yes. I apologize, but I think our interests have become unaligned at this point. As you all run out there, you can see Ren and Master Varga sitting in front of you with the Duke frozen in place still. His eyes are moving about, but he is literally just like almost just unable to move. Statuesque without the ability, or without the appearance of stone.
Good old paralyzation.
So you weren't already working with him?
We were, but, well, we suspected that he needed to be brought on a tighter leash. So, I have things that must be done, and unfortunately I can't have you interfering. Hope you understand. I really wanted you to be part of our organization, but unfortunately I don't think that we can come to that agreement any longer. You can see the disappointment actually in his face as he says it.
Why?
I don't think that you actually wanted the same things as we do. I've been able to see some of the things you've been doing, and while commendable and worthy of admiration, I don't think we serve the same interests. Especially considering that some of you are now wearing artifacts of the gods themselves. Vidir, I'm disappointed. I really thought you may have been the one that would sway the group our way.
Well, to be fair, his bitch tried to kill me, so he really didn't have much of a choice.
No, would he come back? No. Ren, you were always the more vocal of the group, and I'm sorry that that happened. Truly, I am. But I need to be taking Etash to fulfill his oath. So, I hope you understand that the next time we meet, maybe under different circumstances. But I hope we don't. I hope we actually do get to meet on more familiar ground. Or amicable. I have taken a fondness to you. And it's true.
You what?
I've taken a fondness to you all. I really have. The things you do are remarkable and worthy of commendation. And in the New Order, that it's worth considering.
Just struggle with condoning taking innocent life. To right a wrong that we had nothing to do with in the first place.
We have fortunately grown complacent with the order that had been established here. It is an unfortunate, necessary evil.
There's always a choice, Varg.
There is. I wish you'd make the right one. But I have matters to attend to, so I don't wish to summon any of my associates. I offer this to you one last time. If you would join the Order of the Shattered, I would see that you are taken care of. Not compensatory ways, but safety. Looked after. I could do well with your group. We could affect real change within the world. Together.
They've got a nice little PR rebranding. Order, not cult. I miss the cult.
But to bring about change, so much innocent life will have to be lost.
It will. But
Oh.
it will be minimal. I can assure you that. Metropolis will fall for sure, but the other cities, they're to be discussed, so.
Why Metropolis?
They're super hardcore religion.
Zealots, religious fanatics.
Oh. Yeah.
They are. And I don't see them really wanting to be part of a world without gods. Think it over. The time for decisions is not immediate yet. There still is much to be done. But for now, well, you've done well. So,
If you could just, whatever you're gonna do with Etash, make it really annoying for him.
oh, I assure you I will.
I'm more upset that I didn't get to kill Etash. That's really sadness.
Yeah.
You may at some point. He's a cog within our greater
Frozen.
wheel, if you will, but not
Who were the three?
not
who were the
crucial.
three voices that came in? Varga?
Marga, Etash, and the Duke.
I need to be going.
Well, this will wear off, right?
Oh, of course, yes.
Okay.
He merely got in the way of what I was trying to do. I admittedly did catch him. I think if the situations were different, he may have given me more of a struggle. But I need to be going. Things to do.
People will see.
People to see. More fitting than you know. So, goodbye. As you see him then close space within himself, vanishes before your eyes.
Infuriating. I just kind of like poke it. Are you okay?
He's still just frozen there.
Yeah.
How long did this- You're the sorcerer. How long does that spell last?
I don't know. Do I know?
If you want to make a quick Arcana check to determine which spell he cast upon him and possibly at what level.
No, I don't. Never seen it before in my life.
Okay,
It's up.
Oh.
7.
7. You're like, I mean, it could be a vast range
Mhm.
of different spells that could have affected him.
I mean, you said it'd wear off. You didn't really say when. But, I would help
Who's-
you, but I have nothing.
Who's number 2 in the city? Also, are we thinking this whole scenario is why the air one didn't show up further around the city? The air genie? We don't know the air genie's name, do we?
I don't know.
I think we did get it once by
The
accident.
gracious
That's the
one?
Etash or ooh, no, the
Huh?
water girl. One of them said the air genie's name. Started with an X.
No. Oh, Atash gave up, yeah, Eulaza's name before we knew what her actual name was.
Never mind.
But they both recognized who the gracious one was,
Okay.
if I remember
We
that
just
right.
don't know where her name is.
So, the point I'm getting at is I'm wondering if the gracious one didn't want to be a part of this because of what just happened. Be an interesting development.
Not much we can do at the moment.
Alright, so who's number 2 in the town?
I just sit down next to the Duke.
Hmm.
I just rest.
We just take a long rest down here. It's been a long day.
I was going to take a short one if it didn't wear off before that. Then I would try to work on it. But
We could also just go, because we're right outside the water temple, right?
You are?
Let's just go find a priest.
I'm gonna look for like a guard or something
Hmm.
just within 90 feet of me.
So, as you kind of run outward, you remember that there were some, like, watching over the last water holes that were just present within the streams. As you run out there, you actually see water now flowing from the temple. It's not in a full, like, torrent or gushing or anything, but it is trickling outward, and it begins actually starting to fill at least the basin. You see a couple of the guards that are sitting out there start looking. It's the water's
Guard.
back.
Rope.
We need a mage. Please get us one.
What's happened?
Nothing. Just a little healing is needed.
I dispel.
Quickly. And dispelling.
The blue oasis should be.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Like that.
You see them both just start running off.
Hey, I didn't. Okay, we didn't finish the demon water.
Yeah, we did. I
Yeah.
killed it.
Okay, never mind. Okay, sorry. I was like, all of a sudden, I was like, I don't remember it dying. Can we just run away from it?
No, I killed
No,
it.
it was slain.
Okay, my bad.
Anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah.
I'll walk
That's
back to
right.
the Duke and I'll say we're getting someone from the blue oasis. Just hang tight.
See him just like his eyes are still moving,
Mhm.
but the rest of him is just frozen
Yeah.
solid, and he just kind of looks at you and
Sorry, we're a little tapped out. It's been a long day.
Yeah. I normally could, but
Um,
fighting Etash.
how close is the blue oasis to us?
it's probably like a 10-minute walk tops.
Oh wait, the genie's super big, isn't she? Like 10 feet.
She is.
Can you pick her up?
Can you pump some healing into the genie, maybe?
I think she's just exhausted.
Yeah.
Exhausted.
Probably.
I was just saying, if you could pick her up, we can carry her to the blue oasis. Or they can probably just bring a litter. Either way.
We can carry her into the fountain.
Well, I feel like we shouldn't just carry a genie out in open air, so I think she's probably fine where she is until we can unthaw the Duke.
Yeah.
And then the Duke can tell us where he wants us to put the genie while she sleeps off.
And then we can all crash at the palace.
Yes.
I am sleeping in the nicest chair in front of a fire I can find.
Saviors of Inik Taoul. It's got a nice ring to it.
So
Bringers of water.
All I can think of is
A
like
little less ringing.
a Knight's Tale where they're just like reading off all the accomplishments.
Mm,
That's all I could.
You got to shine.
So, what do you do with Elaza? The water genie.
We're waiting for someone to come and
Keep an eye on her.
Yeah.
follow the Duke, right?
So, as you
I will stay down there while they do stuff upstairs.
Gotcha.
Stay in my
Okay.
Or wait, you have her flask. Do you want to stay down there with her then? Since you're
That's fine.
like her master.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay with the Duke. I'll just literally sit right next to him.
you don't hear any sound. He just feels almost like a statue's just next to you, kind of thing, because he's holding still. As the two guards come running back, you then see Aristria right behind him.
I'll stop the guards before they get within viewing distance of the Duke.
Hmm.
Thank you, boys. Now, if you could just prepare some order, we'll take it here.
Oh,
from-
sure.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
What do you mean by prepare order? We haven't received word from the Duke in terms of what we should be doing
Yeah,
beyond guarding the water, which is flowing again. So thank you all for that.
right. I would just take normal, like
Keep doing
move
that.
into your normal processes of
Just
distributing
yeah.
water
Yeah, okay.
quickly in an event of an emergency.
Okay. The lower city still has some riding going on, but I think the water actually may calm all of that. So,
You can
Well-
go. Now you can announce the waters.
Yes.
Not yet.
okay.
Wait for it to start. Wait for it to start actually filling the actual rivers. But until that point, just
Okay, we'll spread word through the guard then about that,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
just say, announce it when the waters start.
there's enough that people can start taking water.
Okay, got it. Okay, all right.
But
You
no
see them both kind of look at each other, and they start. They basically pair, just veer off in opposite directions, one to each kind of elevator that leads up into the upper esplanade. As then you still see the water flowing out, but you see Aristria walking up. I'm sorry. Was there some request for me though?
The
There was.
Duke
a-
is frozen. A spell was cast on him, and unfortunately, I'm a little tapped. He's fine. It should wear off normally, but a dispel magic should also work.
Frozen in ice?
No,
No, like frozen in
Like,
form.
just-
like-
Oh,
Come-
in play. Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Mhm.
I
he's over here. Just come over here.
worried there for a moment. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So yeah, you see her walk over, and she kind of looks at him. Oh, it's okay. It's rather. She kind of begins kind of surveying him. It's like a whole person spell, but stronger.
Yeah, it was eluding me. We're exhausted.
I understand. Well, did I see the water? The fountain has been
Yeah,
restored.
that's good.
Yeah, we fixed it.
Thank you. That should be incredibly helpful.
Yeah.
You don't know the situation. It's been here.
Well, Duke first, and then we can.
Sure.
I'm sure
Okay.
that's not comfortable.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Right. Of course. You see her pull out her spell book and begins kind of like reading through it. Okay. Just spell magic. High enough level. Okay. She closes it. Here goes. She kind of claps her hands together and then begins saying the incantation as you see the Duke slowly begin to move his fingers and then kind of start to move again. Okay. Hold person for that long is quite annoying, to be honest.
Yeah.
It hurts the muscles. Oh. There was a warlock here.
Yeah.
That was not expected.
I mean, to be fair, we should have expected that.
I kind of did, but saving the city was higher up in the to-do list.
You see Rishri look. Are you okay, my lord? And he, it's fine. I'll be alright. I just need a moment to catch my breath. Not being able to breathe normally takes it out of you a bit. Oh, thank you all. I'm sorry about what just happened. I didn't expect someone to come up behind me and hit me like that.
Yeah, he does that. He's kind of an ass.
Shattered.
Hope.
Yeah, they've been a problem in the city.
Yep, and now they have a genie.
I think I know where that came from now. We were trying to find the source in terms of the spreading of the cult here within Inik Taoul.
Yeah, he came looking for the genie and got him.
I see. Well, it sounds like there was some sort of plans that he had.
Yeah, they want to sever this world from the gods.
Right. Well, that's
Speaking of genies, we have one passed out downstairs. Where would you like us to put her? She needs to rest.
we can bring her to the palace.
Okay.
That's probably the safest place for her.
Okay.
You see Aristria. I'm sorry, did you say there's a genie down there?
Oh,
This presents a very rare opportunity to be able to speak with one. Not to
She's a bit
clean
tired
kind
at
of
the moment.
unconscious right now.
We'll see about it tomorrow when she rests.
Ah,
She is
Hefty.
responsible for the
also,
fountain.
yeah.
You then see the dude kind of raise his hand. It's not the time. She just kind of looks. I understand.
But I have so much to
I will be glad to hear it. You know where to find me.
Yes,
Please come as soon as you can.
I will.
Good.
Save it for the call.
My work is done, Duke. You know who cast the spells. He looks. I do. Don't worry. You will be sure that Blue Oasis receives a fair dowry for this generous gift. She was. Oh, thank you, Duke. You are so kind. I'll just go back to the guild.
This is Ritzy. Sorry.
Looks. It's fine.
I mean, if you wanted to wait an hour, we could have done that too, but
It just
This-
looked really uncomfortable.
It was. The hour would have been uncomfortable, to say the least. Well, I need rest. I assume you all need rest as well. You're free to stay at the palace for this evening. We should bring your friend Laza with us, so that she may rest as well.
We told your guards to start acting like they normally would in emergency situations to distribute water and aid.
Yes.
And we told them to wait until the water actually reached the lower levels of the city before announcing that it was ready to avoid chaos.
I appreciate that. Thank you. That will do much to ease the unrest that has developed. I think there is quite a lot of disorder, just a feeling of disparity between the Upper Esplanade and the rest of the city. So this hopefully will appease all of that. If the cult hasn't gotten too far within the city, then this should do it. If not, then maybe a grander show is worth pursuing. There's been a lot that's gone on. It's best that we discuss this after you all have rested, of course.
Would a little spectacle from a god help to quell the cult?
From a god. I don't... From which god?
Just like a little pomp and circumstance, like a little, ooh, and then the water shows up.
I mean, if you wait an hour, I can make something bright happen.
You can't make something right
Or
happen.
I don't
Not
think
right
they're
now.
denying the
He can make it
existence.
I mean, brighter than that.
I think
Well, I don't think they're denying the existence of gods. They're just trying to cut the world off from the influence.
Right, I know, but I meant like PR,
Right.
like, ooh, God, and then water. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Tying it to something good, maybe.
sure. If they think that the gods are our side, then that may be enough. It could do much to help cull any sort of spreading of the cult within the city.
If you give me an hour, I can do something spectacly.
Sure. Well, I don't have the means of moving a friend outside of summoning the guard. Do you have more people that are you able to carry her?
You can probably carry her, can't you?
Yeah, I suppose.
I can help support with enchant.
I got her like the end of her tail.
Yeah.
I got the tail. It's not dragging no more.
I feel like she wouldn't want this to drag on the ground.
That'd be
I'm like holding her hair.
Yeah, there you go, yeah.
dusty and dirty.
All right. I'm going to go up to the fountain,
Hmm.
and I'll wait until I can refresh a little bit,
Okay.
and then I'll be ready.
It's been a little bit since that time, so even during your conversation, this would still quantify as a long rest, or I'm sorry, short rest.
Okay.
So, Durgiran, as you kind of hoist up Ulas's body, you're able to carry her weight. I mean, it's not unreasonable by your abilities by any means. So as you kind of carry her body, Rin, you get the edge of, you get her hair, as you kind of, making sure that it doesn't touch the ground. It's in this kind of like long braid, but you're able to keep it like out of Durgiran's way or anything.
Yeah, I don't want to get tangled and knotted and stepped on.
Absolutely.
I would say, do you have like one of those lounging tubs and you just put like hot warm water in there? Would that be better or a bed?
I think a bed.
I don't think she can drown, so we don't have to worry about that.
I mean, she is of the water.
We do still have a pool within the palace.
Oh, cool. Great.
Might be.
I was
We'll
thinking
do.
like, we could do like a hammock in the pool. That,
Lay her on the stairs.
So
Alright.
as the four of you
Finishing my rest.
walk back into the palace, Vidir,
Did you want to be a part of the spectacle?
I don't have anything.
before you go, then if you're
Yeah.
if you're assisting with bringing Ulas into the palace, it's fine. But if you wanted to assist Vidir, that's fine too.
Do you want to assist with the spectacle?
I can't assist.
it's taking an
With
hour
any
to
kind of
order the
inspiration?
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, but it was only probably total time that you've been there in front of the water temple 20 minutes. So, walking her up into the palace, getting her situated would take some time to be able to get back to.
Oh, you know what? I will. I'll call some. I'll like say a word to the guards while he's resting, and I'll be like, "Can you round up some spectators? Bring them to the.
They don't need to be at the pool. Just
They have to be within hearing distance for me to do what I need to do.
okay.
So just like yelling distance, not like immediately, but like
I do understand what you've done for the city, but there are only certain people that are allowed up within the upper esplanade. So that's not.
right. I'll go down to a certain level.
How high?
So,
Just out of character, how high up is the fountain from like the ground levels?
oh, you are like
Oh, in the sky.
quite high up.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, you're like.
Parlor tricks ain't gonna change their minds. I just keep going.
Yeah, you're several stories above everyone else in the upper esplanade.
I think
It's a big
where
old
I'm gonna
sheer-
need the most
Yeah.
benefits later.
Like just cliff face.
It's
I can spread.
it's
the
on a
story.
plateau.
I'll give you
Mhm.
inspiration.
Okay. Shit, I lost it. Gotta find it again. We'll get rid of that, and we'll do. I was gonna do daylight. So it's like 60. It's like 60 feet ball of bright light, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So, where were you casting it?
Okay. So I was gonna stand on the edge of the fountain, at least as much where I can be like seen from. If I can be seen from like the lower levels.
From the farthest portions of the city, absolutely.
That's fair.
Yeah. I mean, granted, you wouldn't be seen,
A little light.
but yes.
Okay.
So, as night does fall, as Sunset has now taken place.
I will cast it on like the end of my sword, and then throw it up, or like He-Man it, I guess. Quietly, I'll say like I'm not really one for this, but you know, maybe it'll help spread any message you want. And I'll just like can't really yell anything because it's too far, but it's directed to Gale. But if it's like enough where the water has started filling towards the lower ends.
So, I think you can cast it on a point though too. It doesn't have to be an object.
True, but I mean, is there any other point?
No, it's just
I
a
guess-
point in space, not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then let me double check.
Yeah, it's not like I don't think you have to cast daylight on an object. Light absolutely is. Daylight is just.
You're right. A point.
Yeah.
I was thinking of light.
Right.
It has to be on an object.
Yeah.
Where this is just a point. Okay. I'll use the sword as a spell casting, but I'll choose a point that can be like seen.
Okay.
By the majority of it.
What's the range?
60 feet.
Okay. Not too high up, but it does produce effectively daylight in that area. And given the relation with daylight within a, sunset, well, not even sunset, night time in Inik Taoul, with that radiance that's then coming out, it looks, not unlike a star off in the distance. And you can almost still hear the kind of murmurings and shoutings within the city. Kind of dull. They don't stop entirely, but they get quieter. As then eventually, beyond just the kind of silence that's set in, you then hear the waterfalls begin to start picking up as the water begins overfilling and rushing down. And within that brief moment of silence, followed by the waterfalls, you then hear cheering start erupting from the lower city. As people now have water once again after weeks of being lost without it.
Has it been weeks?
2 weeks.
We've been gone for a minute.
Yeah. And while they had been rationing, unfortunately the desert sun is not very kind when it comes to the heaping of water within the city. So, as the city now once again has their water source and once again has their true source of life, you two are out there.
I was thinking it was more like, I don't know, like 100 feet up.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
But even still, you both can hear the city just almost both breathe a sigh of relief and celebrate in their moment of relief.
Oh my gosh, I kind of want to go down there now. I really use a drink.
There's alcohol in there.
The fancy
Those
stuff.
people are gonna party.
I need to take a fucking nap.
As you begin slowly walking back, torn between whether you should be partying down in the city or in the palace, you see a couple of guards have these flasks that they're cheering each other's with, and celebrating the moment as well. As you then see skywriting begin taking across the city. The Moonstone Guard has saved Inik Taoul. And you can barely make out at the top of the tower, at the top of the palace, rather, the person casting it. The Duke himself.
Well, that's nice. He's very sweet.
And with that, we're going to go ahead and call the session there.
Oh, what a nice man.
So, as revelry is had and as plenty of food is partaken and drink as well, you have a full rest, you have your hit points back and everything. And at some point, I'm not certain if we're going to start the long rest, not the long rest, the time jump now, or if we wanted to get into the next leg, but we'll discuss that off stream and determine what our next course of action is. So, well done, guys.
Yay.
You saved Inik Taoul.
We didn't die.
Truly, yes.
Oh, wrong button.
So,
Yet.
we're gonna go ahead and call the stream there, as we've definitely been going long, so I want to keep it at a reasonable time tonight.
What? It's not 11 o'clock.
I know, right?
There may be a bit of a hiatus. Maybe take a week or so off.
Right. We're gonna discuss that off stream, and then we'll post about it online and everything, so everyone can see that. But there may be a little bit of a break here as the holidays come up, and we decide what the next adventure or next leg of the adventure will be, as well as if there's going to be any sort of downtime activities over the course of the next who knows how long in terms of there being a time jump. So until then, though, thank you all for tuning in, and we will pick up. When we pick up, we'll post about it on Twitter, though, for sure. So, everyone have a great night, and we'll see you next time.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Oh, and for those that are within the Midwest area, be careful this weekend. There's a huge, and this week, there's a huge winter storm coming in, so be safe out there.
Possibly 4 whole inches.
Yeah, but like single degree, potentially below temperatures.
Icy roads.
Yeah,
Be
so
careful.
please be careful.
It's supposed to start Thursday evening. Thursday
Yeah,
afternoon.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
faster
Which
you drive, the sooner you get home.
that
Don't
not
listen to the
technically
agent
true.
kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Agent.
Agent. Oh. Is it agent? I was very confused. It's like, it doesn't even make sense. All right, sorry.
Agent kids.
All right. Well, anyway, we'll call it there. Thank you again for tuning in. We'll go ahead and go to outro. Y'all have a great night and stay safe.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. See ya.